Sakal Gunar Vande Guru Sri Charanaravindan.
My dear son Narad, know from me that there are 7 lower planetary systems out of the total 14. The first planetary system, known as Atoll, is situated on the waist. The second, Vital, is situated on the thighs. The third, Sutal, on the knees. The fourth, Talatal, on the shanks. The fifth, Mahatal, on the ankles. The sixth, Rasatal, on the upper portion of the feet. And the seventh, Patal, on the soles of the feet. Thus the Virat form of the Lord is full of all planetary systems. Modern enterprises, the astronauts who travel in space, may take information from Srimad Bhagavatam that in space there are 14 divisions of planetary systems. The situation is calculated from the earthly planetary system, which is called Bullock. Above Burlock is Bhuvalok, and the topmost planetary system is called Satyalok. These are the upper 7 locks or planetary systems. And similarly, there are 7 lower planetary systems, known as Atoll, Vital, Sutal, Talatal, Mahatal, Rasatal, and Patal Locus. All these planetary systems are scattered over the complete universe, which occupies an area of 2 billion times 2 billion square miles. The modern astronauts can travel only a few thousand miles away from the Earth, and therefore their attempt to travel in the sky is something like child's play on the shore of an expansive ocean. The Moon is situated in the 3rd status of the upper planetary system, and in the 5th canto of Srimad Bhagwatam, we shall be able to know the distant situation of the various planets scattered over the vast material sky. There are innumerable universes beyond the one in which we are put, and all these material universes cover only an insignificant portion of the spiritual sky, which is described above as Sanatan Brahmlok. The Supreme Lord very kindly invites the intelligent human beings to return home, back to Godhead, in the following verse of the Bhagavad Gita. Beginning from Satyaloka, the topmost planet of the universe, situated just below the eternal Brahmaloka as described above, all the planets are material. And one's situation in any of the many material planets is still subject to the laws of material nature, namely birth, death, old age, and disease. But one can get complete liberation from all the above-mentioned material pangs when one enters into the eternal Brahmaloka Sanatana atmosphere, the kingdom of God. Therefore liberation, as contemplated by the speculative philosophers and the mystics, is possible only when one becomes a devotee of the Lord. Anyone who is not a devotee cannot enter into the kingdom of God. Only by attainment of a service attitude in the transcendental position can one enter into the kingdom of Godhead. Therefore, the speculative philosophers, as well as the mystics, must first of all be attracted to the devotional cult before they can factually attain liberation.